Can you please tell us about the technique that you use during your private session or seminars? What is your method?
My method? That's an interesting one. It's a lot of fun actually. I developed a technique where I take people through a really gentle meditation through using a lot of visualization, using also a lot of wonderful healing energy that helps people to activate their own healing ability so that they can actually heal themselves and take themselves through the whole process. And I've learned how to take the approach of being the facilitator and the guide and just really empowering the student to bring about their own powerful healings. How to really get the student to find that core trauma, that core point, without actually re-traumatizing them, because often sometimes what people fear is that they have to go back to those bad memories, those bad moments that they don't want to go back to. And what I really focus on very strongly in my seminars is to not having to take them back there, yet get the same results as if someone would have gone back there, and just really healing it on a very deep level. And what I also discovered with my research is that there can be a lot of trauma points, for example, in conception, in the womb. There's a lot of ancestral trauma and patterns that can come forward, and we really gently address these trauma points and these patterns and habits during the healing seminars. And from feedback from students, what they say is like they only start to feel calmer and more happier. It's like they don't even realize what's happening. They just walk away from the seminar minus the bad habits and patterns and just feeling so much more calmer, so much more in control of their life, and actually being able to clearly see where the traumas, where the patterns actually came from without actually having to relive that, which is absolutely fantastic. I'm a really big fan of that, given that the stress that I've been through as a child as well, not really wanting to go back into my past and looking at certain things. And I found, and that's what inspired me to actually find a technique and a way and a method to help people to really gently go through that process without actually having to relive it.
So your technique is based on these researchers or these doctors, right? So it's absolutely scientific.
Absolutely, yes it is, and a lot of inspiration came from them. And it also came from a lot of my own experience, seeing what works and what doesn't work, reading up. I absolutely love my psychology magazines, I love my science magazines, so there's always something happening, something new that's being discovered that I always like to bring into my work and to see what works and what doesn't, and just really trying my best to find a proper science-based explanation for what works and what doesn't, why it works and why it doesn't work.
Oh, that's so nice.
Absolutely.
That's why maybe it's so successful, your seminars.
That could be, yes. Because the thing that people absolutely love is not having to even talk about their problems sometimes, and we can still get the exact same results. So
yeah, this is really good.
That's absolutely wonderful, yes. So, and I do understand that the sensitivity sometimes that people sometimes have, you know, when they do come to you, they're already in a very vulnerable state. So you do want to create that really safe space for them where they can explore really traumatic times without actually having to relive it, without actually having really to go there, and still get permanent results.